I don't feel like I should be saying anything about the last video I did on Blood Raining Night. I already put in the description how I felt about that. Yeah, I don't feel like I need to explain myself. I feel like I'm not trying to offend anyone. I can be a bit blunt sometimes, and I just say what I think, and sometimes I blurt things out without thinking. And yeah, and there have been times where I have apologised if I am sorry about it. Then I'm genuinely sorry if, you know, if I said something wrong in that. Because, I mean, if I make a mistake, I own up to it. I mean, because at the end of the day, we'll make mistakes, and sometimes other mistakes are worse than others, and, you know, then I will apologise, because I'm not an arsehole. Well, I can be an arsehole, actually. I can be a bit of a bitch sometimes, but most of the time I'm just blunt. But I'm not, like, I don't try and be mean. I don't go out of my way to try and ruin someone's day or anything. In fact, I'm trying to do the opposite of that. I usually try to make people's day, but sometimes I will say what I think, and you're probably thinking, no, but no one needs to hear your opinion. Well, the thing is, it's my video. So if I give my opinion, I give my opinion. Deal with it. Or, you know, just stop watching my videos. I mean, if you don't like me over one opinion, then it's kind of petty. And it says a lot about you. So, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Because we don't want negativity. We want positivity, we want good vibes. And I'd rather make people happy, make them smile. I mean, that's kind of why I do a lot of my videos. I mean, I do them because I like doing them too, and I have a lot of ideas, but yeah. Microphone. I know, I'm trying to give it like, you know how people have it when they hang down and it's like that, but mine sort of, it's on a stand thing like this, so it's a bit shaky at the minute. Hopefully I sound alright. Hopefully yeah, I just have it at the side like this because it catches it better. Anyway, I've rambled enough. We want to get on with the story. That's what you're here for. This is what we're here for. That's what the title suggests. My choker always goes like over there or something. My neck is, and this because I've got such a small neck and the chokers are bigger than me. But I don't mind, because you wouldn't want it like, you want right choke in your neck, would you? That wouldn't be good if like, but I have it on the tightest set right now. Anywho, we will continue with the video. And it's actually cooler today, but next week's going to be another heat wave, apparently. And keep in mind, a lot of these videos are recorded months before I actually publish them. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. I've taken up almost 3 minutes of your time with friggin' rambling, and you don't want that. I don't know why I'm not looking at the camera, sorry. Fucking hell. So I apologise for, to be fair, you know me, I swear quite a bit. It's just what I do. If kids do happen to watch this, do not, yeah, don't swear in front of your parents or anything like that. Don't, and parents, don't come after me, alright? I ain't trying to influence no one here, alright? I'm not going to censor myself either. Nor am I going to put like the age up, because it's not like I'm posting anything violent or pornographic or anything, and I wouldn't do that anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, Reichu and Yuki were sitting, oh right, the chapter 15, School Days. Reichu and Yuki were sitting under a sakura tree at school. It was warm and sunny out, and everything smelled of lavender. Lavender! They were busy skipping class. That's not good. I mean, I barely ever went to school myself, but that's because of anxiety and depression, but I would just skip class, like, what do you think you are, rebels? They were busy skipping class. Mr. Hanayubi, their teacher, didn't care. He knew girls needed time alone sometimes. Well, okay, that is true, actually. If they're perioding, that's not even a word. Wow, and then she flew up into the air in light. Yuki-chan gasped. Yeah, she just disappeared into the air and light. It was pretty amazing. I'm sad to see her go, though. I'm sure Inuyasha will be sad too. Rachel sighed and closed her eyes. How's Denmark taking this? He's alright with it. He wanted to see the baby. We were going to raise it together. But Tenchikuzu said that me and Inuyasha were a perfect match. I don't get it. But she said she didn't want to control your life. more cryptic bullshit incoming. It's all it'll all come to you in time, Ray-chan. Believe in yourself. Yuki-chan put her hand on Raichu's hand. I don't know what I'm doing. Slap it on. Slap the hand on the hand. Handception. Sorry, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. You're right. I'll be sure to do that. Buzz, buzz. I'm trying to do a buzzing noise, okay? Hey, my cell is ringing. Raichu picked it up. Hello? Uh-huh. What? No way! I told her she shouldn't watch Pokemons. Yuki sat up. What? What is it? You know why Mina-san hasn't been at school today? She got amnesia watching Pokemon. You don't fucking get amnesia watching Pokemon. You do not get amnesia from watching Pokemon. Losing my mind. This is stupid. The light that flashes does something to your head. I told her she shouldn't watch it alone. If you have epilepsy, yeah, you have a fit. You'd have like an epileptic fit. But I don't think you would lose your memory unless you hit your head really hard, like from having a fit, or if you had a stroke or something. But I'm pretty sure you wouldn't watch Pokemon for that reason, because it does have, like, you know, adorable animals fighting each other. Which, by the way, sounds, if you think about it, actually sounds really dark and really morbid, and I feel kind of bad. But at the same time, I can't stop playing Pokemon and watching it. I have problems. Except, don't get me wrong, I'm not an animal abuser, okay? Oh my god. None of us are who play Pokemon. Well, there are some animal abusers, but you know what? We'll compare Pokemon to those scumbags. Okay. Anyway. That idiot! Yuki huffed. What's going to happen to her? Apparently she'll be coming later. We should talk to her and reintroduce her to everyone. Maybe it will jog her memory. Damn, I hope it does. Lunch will be sad without Mina-chan. Without the Mina-chan we know and love. Yuki put her head on her hands and sighed. Later that day, Mina-chan came in a white car and weakly walked out of it. That's my week. She wobbled back and forth, trying to keep balance on the hood of the car. Thanks for taking me to school, Hinata-san. Yes, Hanayubi-san. I was a teacher. He was wearing dark sunglasses. I could get some sunglasses and deal with it glasses edited in there. It's fucking MLG glasses, fam. He was wearing dark sunglasses and a white shirt with a red tie. A red tie. Hang on. Right. He got out of the car and led her to Yuki and Raichu. I found her walking around my house talking about Pokemon. That sounds like me. I just tried to give her a ride. She said she didn't want it, but I know she really did. He smiled at her. Aren't you glad now? Aren't you glad? Yes, Hanayubi-san. It was her teacher. It was... Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Yes. Domo arigatou gozaimashita, Hanayubi-san. She bowed and walked over to Raichu and Yuki. Are you Misty? She pointed to Yuki. No, hun. Your memory has really been burnt out. Don't you remember who we are? Yuki put her hand on her hips. Bitch, if she's got amnesia, she probably fucking doesn't. Don't fucking blame her. Weren't you blaming the Pokemons before? All I remember is the light splashing and Pikachu screaming. What? Pikachu screaming? That's some fucking creepypasta shit. That's creepypasta stuff. Fucking horror territory. Mina-chan put her hands on her head and cried immensely. Raichu put her hands out. Hey, it's okay, you're safe now. Okay, I'll take this off now. I'm not the teacher anymore. It's okay, you're safe now. It was all just a bad dream, okay? I don't know why I'm clapping. I'm doing that clap when you're trying to make a point. I have problems. Mr. Haniba took off his coat and put it on Mina's shoulders. Yeah, here you go. Fucking take the coat. You slag. What's wrong with me? This teacher. Moustache. Let me take you to the janitor's closet to dry your tears. Why'd you take her into the janitor's closet, you perv? You fucking pedo. What the hell? Okay. Mina sniffed and was taken away. She was taken away by the pedo. Quickly! Snatch her before he snatches her. He's gonna give her sweets. But they aren't actual sweets. You gotta help her. Okay. Alright. That's getting really dark. I shouldn't. Wow. This isn't good, Rachel Zygovic. How do you think we'll get her back to normal? Was she ever normal, Yuki-Ash? They laughed. Well, we should go into class. I hope she does okay with assignments. Jesus Christ, Yuki's a fucking savage. Roasted Mina. Holy fuck. What a savage. Class had already begun when Rachel and Yuki got there. Mr. Hanayumi. Sorry about my choker, probably really annoys you too. I just keep noticing it. I don't know why it does that. Just having me, Hanayubi and Mina were already in class. Sensei was talking at the front of the board. He was on top. He was standing on the board. He was fucking levitating over it. Okay, so class, he said. Can you tell me what the Bay of Pigs is, Mina-chan? Bay of Pigs? What? 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 He pointed at her with his pen. She spoke quietly, more than a timid little mouse. Is it when the pigs came to the bay? Well, she's not wrong. I mean, why is it? Can you tell me what the Bay of Pigs is? That's pretty much what it probably is. She's not wrong. Even I don't know what the fuck that is. The whole class laughed at her. Her face turned red like blood with embarrassment. Stop laughing at her. She has amnesia, jerks. Her eyes became tiny. How did they become tiny? Like, are they like these eyes? That little. How do they become tiny? How? Like dot tiny? I mean, your eye size is the size you're stuck with the size of the eye shape and size that you have naturally. Like you're born, unless you have like surgery, for like double eyelid surgery or monolid surgery or something. And obviously, like, you know, the shape is a little bit different then because because eyelids make all the difference sometimes. But like, usually, your eyes can't get any smaller. If you already have small or big eyes, your eyes don't just get smaller. Do you mean that your eyes got watery? Is that what you meant? Because otherwise, like, I don't think eyes can get smaller. You're kind of stuck with the eyes you have, unless, you know, you can afford surgery. But yeah, normally your eyes are pretty much the same. They're always the same. It doesn't. Your eyes kind of all stay the same throughout. That's how you can tell a person, like, from when they're a baby. Sometimes it's their eyes can tell you that. Even if their shape of face can change because they're baby fat or whatever, or you know, jawline. Sorry, I just rambling now. That doesn't make any sense. Her eyes became a bit tight. Do you mean that her eyes got teary? I hope that's what you mean. They got teary because that makes sense. But your eyes going tiny. It's like you're like a shapeshifter, or you're like you can shrink yourself. I wish I could grow myself and get a bit fucking taller, and then I can scare people. Because I'm sick and tired of being underestimated because I'm short. Damn it. I'm rambling again. Oh, help. Lord help me. I'm not even religious, but you know what? I need Jesus. No. Oh, I was joking. The Bay of Pigs is when it's celebration of the Year of Pigs. I was born in the Year of Pigs. 1995, baby. Woo! The Year of the Pig. The boar. The piggy. Oh, what's wrong with me? I think piggies are cute. Okay? They're cute. Don't hurt yourself, Mina-chan, Mr. Hamby assured. You'll figure it out in the next lesson. She doesn't want to come to the next lesson because everyone's a jerk. But I do know. She frankly looked at everyone. I swear. Mina ran out of the room crying, painful tears. You all need to shut the fuck up. Rachel yelled. That's me. I'd say it too. Immediately, everyone became quiet. Thank you. It was very quiet at lunch, and Mina was still sad about her earnestness. I don't get it, she said. How did this happen? Don't think about it, okay? You're going to be alright. We'll find a way to get your memory back. After all, I am the mother of God, Rachel said. No one fucking cares. That's not useful. Just because you're the mother of God, well, we all know that's bullshit, and this is just a fan fiction with a Mary Sue character. That shit ain't really gonna go. That ain't gonna fly with anyone, alright? No one's gonna be reassured by that. And also, just because you're the mother of God doesn't make it all about you, okay? What are you talking about? Heh, I have to explain that to you. I hope to see Elaine again. You will. Amy the child, Mr. Honeyubi came over. Gone in the sigh about earlier today. Just say sorry. Why are you saying... You're speaking in broken Japanese here, like... You say one Japanese word, and then English next. It's really cringy. That's what a weeaboo does. This is what weebs do. I used to do this when I was younger, because I was a weeb when I was younger. But now I'm older, I actually genuinely would like to learn the language. And obviously, like, now more, I was never one of those people who thought anime was real. I never thought, like, Japan was all that anime, because I know that's not true. I mean, you wouldn't go around seeing someone with really big eyes, like big anime eyes, wearing a fucking school dress, wielding a katana while riding the train. You wouldn't see that shit, really, would you? Come on, you wouldn't see that. And if you did, that would terrify someone. That would terrify me. That would scare the shit out of me if that were. But yeah, I actually respect... I tend to respect other cultures. I tend to... You know, I try not to... But yeah, there's quite a few cultures and languages I'm interested in learning. I just want to put that out there. So yeah, when I see like things like people saying it, like it's like fan fictions when I read like K-pop fan fictions and people put like oppa and things like that, and they're like, I kind of cringe a little bit. Like I just cringe a bit. I don't know why. Because of, I don't know. It just makes me cringe. And I'm not even Korean, and like this, I'm not even Japanese. And yet I feel a bit like Hindi. Like, I've only learned, like, little bits and pieces of languages, so... But I could speak in a full sentence. I'd fail miserably at that. Yeah. It's just seeing that, it's just, like... I'm pretty sure other people have cringed as well. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry about earlier today. You used to be a great student, and you still are. You said she used to be, and now you're saying you still are, so it doesn't really... You're kind of contradicting yourself there, dude. My dude, you are contradicting yourself. I don't know why I'm doing this hand motion, like fucking cyborg robot thing, whatever. So I'm sure everything will work out. I've got a sweet treat for you. You sound like a fucking paedophile. A teacher saying that to a student sounds pedo to me. It sounds fucking pedo. This is just no. No, I'm getting no bad touch. He was grabbing at something in his pocket. Or was he? Sorry. That's... Grabbed it in his pocket and he took it out and gave it to her. It was a ball of mochi. I hope this cheers you. It's a ball of mochi with drugs in it. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I have a really twisted sense of humour. I can hear my brother laughing at something, and he sounded like geese. He sounded like a fucking goose when they go because we had a field full of them, and we kept hearing them all the time, and I kept telling them to shut up. Like, shut the fuck up. And they were really scary as well. They were kind of scary. Anyway, that just threw me off from it. I thought fucking goose. I thought some geese entered our house or something. Like, oh yeah, it's just him laughing. Thank you. You're so sweet. She smiled. You're the best teacher that ever was. You are the best teacher that I ever was. I'm sorry. You care about your students more than other people do. And he's also a paedophile who hands sweets to his younger people so he can drug them and take them to the back of his white van. Sorry. I should stop joking about that now. I'm not treating paedophilia like it's a joke, by the way. But I do make some very adult jokes sometimes. Especially if I get bad touch vibes. I'm going to say something, alright? Because I pick up on these things. It's great to have friends like you around. Mina looked at Yuki and Rachel. You're the only thing that's keeping me going. You're the only things that keep me going. They're things now, they're not people, they're things. They're just objects. We're happy to help, they said at the same time. They said in unison. In unison. There you go. He said that. Said, do you know how to get my memory back? Well, it's not. If it were that simple, I'd fucking do it already. I'm sure. If you give it a finger to this. Well, I did hear of one way, but I don't think we should do it. Well, you should have told them that. We'll have to go to a vampire witcheress to do it. So, witcheress? You could just say sorceress. There's no such thing as a witcheress. There's like a witch and there's Wiccan, like Wicca, but like witcheress is usually sorceress or sorcerer. Or like grand mage or something, not freaking witcheress. And of course it's a vampire too. 10 out of 10 for Edge. You know, there was one point in my life I want to be a princess, but then I thought about it, I want to be a vampire instead, because I live forever, drink birth, people, and be a fucking badass. But when I see things like this, I'm just like, oh god, the Edge. Yeah, anyway. I'm willing, Rachel Stubb, anything for Mina's memory. Anything for Mina's memory back. You mean anything to get Mina's memory back? Why was there an L in there? Why, what's with all the misspellings? Me too, Mina stood up. Mina stood up also. Bounce. Alright then. I have to bring you to her. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You can see I'm headless. I'm the headless horseman. Headless horseman. I have problems, okay? Who, Ray and Mina said at the same time. Luca Megarino, of course. Oh no, here we go. The butchery of yet another character. And Luca's my favourite Vocaloid character. She's kind of waifu, so she's kind of hot. So I was like, yep. The Witch and the Huntress. We'll read this chapter and then we'll go, because I don't want to be too long. I don't want to take up too much time for people. And also because I don't know how long the video takes to upload. When this actually gets uploaded, it might take a little while. I don't mind it taking a little while. It's just like, because I live in a village and our internet's not always the best. It's sometimes like uploading it can take even longer sometimes. But it's been pretty good lately, so I think we should be alright. But yeah, because I'm not the only one who uses the internet in the house either. My brother tends to download games off Steam and things like that, and some of them take forever, so it's like that takes up some of the internet, or he's doing something else or watching anime or something, so I can't. Because I know how much anime takes up the internet, because I watch anime myself, so I know. But here we go. Let's here we go. The Witch and the Huntress. It was scary and cold outside. I'll do a voice, a funny voice, why not? Nothing could be heard but the breathing of Reichuru, Yuki and Mina. Not even birds fluttered like fishes in the ocean through the sky of everlasting darkness and such everlasting darkness. Insert Kingdom Hearts meme. They were looking for Luca, who was known for her beautiful singing voice and magical spells. Damn right. That were fasted over people. And goodness that she had... Goodness, did she have big boobs? Rachel, you're not one to talk. Your boobs keep going out, up and down. One of your boobs hit your friend in her eye, you nearly knocked it out. It's like Lara Croft's fucking polygon tits stabbing people in the eyes. It just fucking grew out of fucking nowhere. Your boobs are always changing size. At least Luca's are like fucking consistent. Even if they are big, at least they're consistent. Other people thought that maybe she was the child of a goddess of Aphrodite. I could imagine that. I could believe that. It's Luca we're talking about here. Best Vocaloid waifu, basically. Others thought she was a vampire seductress, hiding away in the forest because her looks could destroy a person from inside out. They've destroyed me. I heard that she could be a vampire seduction here in the forest because, oh right, we've seen that. Rachel said her eyes gazed among the stars in the moonlight. I read that sentence twice. I always do that. It just shows you how dozy I am. Heh, if that were true, Ray Kay, you'd be stuck in the forest with her. Mina laughed and giggled. She sounded like a sweet little chirping bird in a fright and a woman some days. Don't try to be so fucking poetic, because it just sounds pretentious and bad. It just sounds bad. Stop it. In the sunlight, feeling the light on its wings as it went over the world like a soft aeroplane. Just stop. It's not even it's not even that poetic. It's not even like you're trying to be here. It just sounds so pretentious. Stop. It's cringy. It's cringy. I'm not trying to be an arsehole here, or maybe I am, I don't know, but I'm not trying to roast you too much here, but like, I know that you probably wrote this, I know that you like wrote this years ago, and you've grown up now and you've probably changed, and you seem like a nice person. So like, I'm not gonna roast you as a person, but that's really cringy. That sentence right there was just such cringe. Like, I actually cringed inside, and I don't cringe that often because I'm quite cringy myself. I'm quite a cringy person, so I'm usually kind of immune to a lot of it. I'm immune to a lot of cringy things because I'm quite cringy myself, or have probably done very cringy things, or said very cringy things. So, but yeah, that's a bit too much for me. Mina-chan, you are so flattering. Rachel blushed and her face become the colour of rose and bloom. Don't say those things, I don't deserve them. No, you don't. You don't deserve them. Of course you do, Reikami. No, agree with her. She doesn't deserve it. Stop kissing ass, Yuki. Stop kissing ass. Jesus fuck Christ. You too, Mina. Stop fucking kissing ass. Stop kissing the ass for Mary Sue. You know how that ends. And it doesn't end well. Anyway. Why the fuck am I keep rambling? Out of all people in this world, you are the only one who sticks with her friends like you do. You are beautiful inside out. And you're also a cheat. You're also a dirty, filthy cheat. Thank you. Anyway, any guy is more luck than lucky to have you. No, they aren't. Because you do is fucking go, yeah, fucking annoying. Nobody wants you. Fuck off. Fucking Rachel. Fucking annoying. Most fucking annoying character ever. Worse than fucking enemy. You know, enemy. Derpness. Dementia. Ray-Ban Way. Come on, Mina-chan's memory bag! Rachel said, and they continue on the creek for us. See, I even do the annoying voice for her, because that's what she fucking sounds like. Ear rape is what she sounds like. Like it's an eyesore, and it makes your ears bleed. So, Mina-chan, how long have you been watching Pokemon? Bitch, I've been watching it since childhood. Get on my level. I don't even remember that, but I'm sure it's been a while. I only remember the lights flashing and Pikachu screaming. Pikachu does not scream! I mean, the lights flashing could be from, like, all the effects, Pokemon battling each other. Which, again, if you have epilepsy, warning is advised, you should probably not watch it. You don't want anything happening to you. Don't want any bits, because I know someone in our family who has epilepsy, and they can't watch a lot of things because of the flashing imagery and shit. Because they just like start convulsing and stuff, and it's not nice. So yeah, it's not good if you start having a seizure. Not good. Mina put her hands on her head and closed her eyes. I wish it would stop. Calm down, Mina-chan. Yuki shook her. You're all right now. No one's going to hurt you. It's spelled. She spelled it H-E-R-T. Hurt. Hoot. Instead of hurt. H-U-R-T is how it's spelled. Look, I make grammatical errors a lot as well, like typos. I do make them quite a lot, especially because I'm always going at 100, like bloody 1,000 miles per hour. My head always going really fast, and things I can't keep up. My brain is just a clusterfuck, really, so I make typos quite a lot, and I think it's quite common to make typos. It happens. It's frustrating, but it happens. Sometimes it's funny, though. It's hilarious, but this is a lot. And I mean, you should definitely, like, proofread. You should definitely, like, check your stories. I always check my stories at least twice before publishing. Like, I used to not check as much, and my grammar was, it was atrocious, so my grammar used to be atrocious. And, like, I didn't space anything, I didn't paragraph anything properly. It was just one big messy wall of text, and it was really cringy, and it hurt my eyes to look at it. But I started doing more paragraphs, and also I had a friend help me. She critiqued my writing and told me if I made mistakes, or if like we need more context in it. She helped me a lot with the story, and I still want to thank her for it. I'll never stop thanking her for it, because honestly her criticism has helped me a lot. Her advice, her criticism, it's actually really saved me a lot of trouble, because I need that. I needed another pair of eyes to see the things that I might not have spotted. No matter how many times I checked it, I wouldn't have noticed unless it was pointed out. So yeah, and I don't like making too many grammatical errors. I always try to correct everything, make everything perfect. So if I have any grammatical errors, I get very frustrated at myself. Yeah, anyway. We need to be careful when we walk in. We don't want her getting scared and casting spells on us. Also, I'm really sorry about turning this into me, making this all about me. And just speaking, I talk too much. But it's just the way I am. I'm loquacious. Look up in the dictionary if you don't know what it means, but it means talkative. Very talkative. But yes, I'm loquacious. And you know what? It's a good thing. I take it as a good thing. It's just the way I am. Okay? Anyway. She should be just a tiny bit further. I can see a house. Yuki smiled bright and beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry. We wouldn't want her getting scared and casting a spell on us. Can she really do that? Rachel looked at Yuki with slight doubt, like a lost boy. Yes! Yuki was very cautious. She can do almost anything she wants to. I wouldn't go questioning her unless she wants to leave this forest looking like an ogre. You already look like an ogre. Oof, burn. Mina and Rachel looked at each other and sweated. Anime sweat drop. No. Well, here's her house. I don't think I'd want to go in after being told that, to be honest. Yuki said they all looked at her at the great structure. They all looked at the great structure that went up to the sky. As they walked in, they could hear a soft and beautiful voice say, "Hello, I see you are looking for something." There she sat on a grand, luxurious chair. Was Luca Megarine. Sitting on my throne, bitches. Anyway, like a crane doing that. Her hair was about as long as the floor, with pink, soft pink highlights. She wore a tall witch's black hat and had gold trim around the edges of the brim. She wore a long, dark grey dress that was torn in two pieces. Her top was dark grey with gold trim around the collar and edges. She wore a gold brooch thing on her neck that was on her shirt. She had a headset that was brown, with the gold trim and the zigzag pattern on it. The pattern that went on her ears was blue with gold trim. Blah, 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 I don't care. What do you want, children? Luke closed her blue, glowing ocean eyes. You could feel how powerful she was and mysterious just by looking at her. I bet. Rachel stood up and bravely said, "We're here to bring back the memory of our friend Mina-chan." She looked at Mina and Mina stepped forward. "Luca Megarine, I want my memory back, please." Mina-chan bowed and got on the floor in front of her. Why should I do this for you? I am very powerful and very beautiful. If you want me to help you, you'll have to get someone just like me. How about you? Luca pointed at Rachel. If you want me to restore the friend's memory, you'll have to be more than beautiful. You have to beat me at a singing contest. But I warn you, no one has beaten me before. I am a master of music. Ray Kami, you can do it, Yuki cheered. You beat everyone at the school contest. You can for sure beat her here. I used my angelic powers to help Yuki. To help her, Yuki whispered to Mina. No, Yuki! Only demons can control music. You'll have to leave this to Ray-chan. Sorry. She held on to... Ugh. Sorry, I was just touching my sport. It's gross. I'll wash my hands now. You have to beat me at a single... Oh, right. We can only pray. You're an angel, you can pray. Fuck prayers. Just do that shit already. Just sing. You're right, I can. Yuki put her hands in front of her and pray. Daughter of Reichuru. Holy gods, help your daughter. She needs you right now. I'm your disciple. Listen to me. Come to your mother's aid, Mother of God, and help your mother. I kind of want to eat now. It's getting late. I don't want to read anymore. Praying won't help you now. Come, Rachel, Ketsuneki Oni. Come and sing with me. Ah! I began to sing Just Be Friends. Her voice flew out like the wind. Beautiful sound of death. Don't underestimate. And my sanctuary from Kingdom Hearts. Please don't butcher it. And you and I, there's a new land. Angels in flight. Sorry, I had to. I love that song. Well, I just had to. Her voice sounded like a flood of despair and beauty. It nearly drowned Luca's voice out. Both of them started to sing louder and louder. Luca sang, "Just be friends. All we gotta do is be friends. It's time to say goodbye. Just be friends. All we gotta do, just be friends. Shit ye. Shit. And Rachel sang, and she sang it. She sang that bit that I just did. My sanctuary, yeah. God damn, I love that song. The sounds fought each other like fire and water tribes. It was all fine until the Fire Nation attacked. At the final moment, Rachel's music rang out into the heavens. Her dim powers took over control and her eyes turned red. in Cat Demon she sang so loud it shattered Luca's eardrums. Luke cried, fell to the floor of pain, crying in pain and agony. You just made Luca's ears bleed, you bitch. Sort that shit out. Fine, I will give you your friend your memory back. She raised her hand before she could cast a spell. She was ripped into pieces. In the screen, what the fuck was that, Rachel? You both were pathetic bitches. She came out of the dark. It was Lucy. Her hair was short, pinkish red, and she was wearing a white long gown with no shoes. Her bare feet were on the floor, and her eyes were the same colour as her hair. On the top of her head, there were 2 white horns. You arsehole. Rachel screamed, I'm gonna fuck you up. You destroyed the chance for me to get her memory back. I've always wanted to fight you. You think your life is hard? You don't know my life. It's true. Lucy had a really shit life. But why do they have to make her the antagonist of this story? I actually like Lucy, and she had a really shit life. God damn it. I know your life. Rachel said coldly, but you don't know mine. Do you know what I've had to go through to be here? She slammed her fist into the wall, made a 10-foot hole. Lucy stumbled back of it. I've always wanted to fight you, Lucy took out her hands. I'm going to blood bend you in half, Rachel. Jesus Christ. That's graphic. Fuck. Not before I do. This isn't child friendly, by the way. Rachel whipped out her hand, and they began to blood bend each other. They struggled and struggled, both their arms shaking with power. A demon's power to blood bend is a lot more stronger than yours. Don't talk so much. You just watch. I'll win. What makes you say that? Rachel looked deep into her blood red eyes. I'm not alone. Dun dun dun. And that's all for today, folks. Next chapter will be, I don't know, I'll read the next chapter another time, because I seriously need to eat right now. I'm so hungry. I didn't even take my acid medication, my antacid medication this time. But you know what? I'm kind of hungry, so I'm actually gonna skip it. And that's probably not a good idea to skip it. The doctor wouldn't advise it, but I'm really hungry, so fuck it. Should have took it before doing this, really, but I didn't know how long I was gonna be. I didn't know how long I'd take. So anyway, take care. I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry I got really close there. I just need to lean for a minute because my arms getting a bit tired. Take care and have a good day. Yeah, and goodbye. That was really awkward again. I'll say it properly. Goodbye.